Yeah, hi guys, welcome to the Hindu editorial explanation. Let's look at today's editorial. Fitful approach. The heading itself is telling that fitful approach means fit for the situation. Fitful means fit for the situation or temporary situation. Doing something for temporary situation. That is called fitful approach, which we are doing for temporary things. India must have data protection law in place before acting against WhatsApp. So what it is telling that India must have data protection laws in place before acting against WhatsApp. Recently, WhatsApp has changed its privacy policy. Uh, the privacy policy is that it will share the user data to its parent company Facebook. So because of that, many of that changed to some other apps like Telegram and Signal. We all know that, and due to that effect, the WhatsApp came back and it said that it will be the privacy policy will be changed and it will be updated on 15th of May. That is where that's the thing happened previously. Let's read the editorial. The center recent notice to messaging service provider WhatsApp to withdraw its updated privacy policy is an avoidable intervention. Avoidable intervention means put its head into the issue. Why the government itself put its head into the issue. So why do the government put its head into the issue? Why do government involved in the issue? We will let you know after reading the editorial. Yeah. WhatsApp to withdraw its updated privacy policy is an avoidable intervention into what is a legitimate business decision. Legitimate means correct as per law business decision. WhatsApp early this year updated its privacy policy according to which users would no longer be able to stop the app from sharing data. Means that users will there is no option for the users. There will be not to stop to share their personal data. That is the updated privacy policy of the WhatsApp, such as location, number, and whatever the things you are sharing links. If your friend asks for a suggestion of a mobile, if you tell some mobile regarding a Samsung, if you look at the Google or if you look at the Facebook, Gmail, at everywhere you will get regarding the updates of and ads of the Samsung mobile. If you ask for a laptop, you will get all the details regarding laptops from the prices from Amazon and Flipkart. That is what happens when they share data. So WhatsApp will share its data to its parent company, to Facebook, as per the new privacy policy, and there is no option to stop the sharing of the personal data of the user. Yeah, such as location and number with its parent. With its parent Facebook, unless they declare their accounts altogether. WhatsApp initially proposed a deadline on February 8, but an intense backlash against this decision. Many of the people didn't accept this thing previously on February. Um, Backlash means anger reaction on WhatsApp. So due to that backlash, many were shifted to Signal and Telegram. So many other apps were there. So many people are shifted to other apps unless they delete their account altogether. It sends you cannot stop sharing the data. If you want to stop sharing the data, you should delete your WhatsApp account. Okay, there is no option in that updated privacy policy. If you don't want to share your data, you have to delete your account. That is what the new privacy policy is saying. WhatsApp initially proposed a February deadline, but an intense backlash against this decision, triggering an exodus of its users to rival platforms such as Signal, forced WhatsApp to push the update to May. So many of the people are shifting to the rival platforms called so Signal, Telegram. So that caused it the WhatsApp. Don't worry, we will do postpone up to May 15th. We don't remove anyone. Don't worry. So WhatsApp took back step due to a large impact from people. Eventually, it decided not to enforce this as well, preferring to, as a spokesman told this newspaper, the Watchman spokesman told to the Hindu, follow up with reminders to people over the next several weeks. WhatsApp has over 2 billion users in the world. about half a billion of whom are in India. So half billion from Indian, and who use it for free. Yeah, WhatsApp is a free service app. We are not paying anything. Its privacy updates are designed to make the business interactions that take place on its platform easier, while also personalizing ads on Facebook. I actually told whatever you chat in the WhatsApp, or whatever the WhatsApp will take your name, your age, your place, and if you share the links, and if you suggest anything regarding mobile or laptop, any washing machine, any electronic gadget, it reads it. And if you open the Facebook, such similar ads will appear on your Facebook and in other Instagram, and from they tell that this product is available from Flipkart or Amazon, buy it. That's the sharing data. It will happen. That is what here. Personalizing ads means if a company targets certain group of certain age group of people, is Mintra, like they have a designing dresses. Only certain age group people are target for them. Some beauty products. So they need some people. They contact with the Facebook, and Facebook will do a ads. Whatever the data they have, with that Facebook easily targets and the company will make the profit. That's the business. Yeah, that is how it makes some money. Yeah, it is in its affidavit. Affidavit means a written document submitted to the court with signed and sealed like evidence. In its affidavit in the Delhi court, WhatsApp has reportedly said that it is not forcing user to accept the update privacy policy. It is not forcing to accept the updated privacy policy. What if you are not accepted the privacy policy? Means you have to leave the WhatsApp. Okay, that is the new privacy policy here. Updated privacy policy, they have an option to delete their account, and if WhatsApp is ready to take risks of user abandoning it, why should the government intervene in the process? There is no problem for the WhatsApp if they are ready to lose the users. So why do government involve in it? The WhatsApp itself is ready to lose the users. What the problem for the government? The WhatsApp is asking that. Okay, if they accept the privacy policy, they will be in the WhatsApp and the data will be shared. If they don't accept, the account will be deleted. So WhatsApp don't have any problem to lose their users. So why do the government have the problem? I already said intervenes in the process. Intervenes is putting the head into the issue, putting involving something, involving into something. Yeah, the Ministry of Electronics and IT, that is called MeitY, has sought a response from WhatsApp within 7 days. In doing so, MeitY has made a change that WhatsApp has discriminated against its Indian users. Its letter to WhatsApp reportedly states that given that Indians depend on it to communicate, it is not just problematic but also irresponsible. Yeah, here the MeitY has wrote a letter to the WhatsApp that it is not easy to leave the WhatsApp because Indians are using it from long time. So it will be not an easy to keep such a privacy policy in the middle. They can't live. So because WhatsApp is a famous now in India, everybody use the WhatsApp. Yeah, WhatsApp do know that because they are keeping this privacy policy. They do know that we don't use many users, so they are keeping such policies. And the government is saying that yeah, many people are using WhatsApp, so many Indians depend on communicate. It is not just a problem, it is irresponsibility. So that MeitY has made a charge against the WhatsApp that it is discriminating Indians. Means I will tell you what is the discriminating, what why WhatsApp is discriminating on Indians. What is that discriminating? Let's continue. For WhatsApp to leverage this position to impose unfair terms and conditions on Indian users. Leverage. What is meant by leverage? Leverage is to take advantage of. Yeah, I actually say many users are using WhatsApp. Many are not ready to leave it. So because it is a very famous app, so it is taking advantage. Leverage is it is taking advantage. WhatsApp to leverage this position to impose unfair terms and conditions on Indian users. So it is making unfair terms on Indian users, means it is not using on other users, right? Particularly those that discriminate against Indian user visa wise users in Europe. First, it can be argued that there are enough alternatives to WhatsApp in the market. Yes, there are many other apps, many other social apps, but more importantly, it has to be pointed out that European citizens are protected by strong data law that go by the name of General Data Protection Regulation or GDPR. So in for European nations, there is a law called GDPR that any social app, any other app should not share the person data. There is a law that there, but in India there is no law. So we said fitful for situation, fitful for situation. Oh, I already said that. India make laws as per the situation for temporary. If this such thing came, they make a law only for this. There is no permanent law to provide security for you use your individual data, right? But in Europe, for Europe, there has GDPR, there is General Data Protection Regulation, where is the Indian equivalent of where is the Indian equivalent of such laws? We don't have such laws. When will they be implemented? When do we get such laws? These are the questions that the government should answer. Yes, we don't have such law. Do why did you make such laws? If you don't have such law here in India, that's why WhatsApp is making all this. If you have such law, what the European nations have, then the WhatsApp will never do that. It cannot do that. It cannot take advantage, right? It cannot leverage. These questions become even more even more pertinent because WhatsApp has reportedly said in its affidavit that it is being singled out. Yeah, what is meant by singled out? Pointing out. In the WhatsApp affidavit, WhatsApp asked why you are pointing out us only, right? That is the meaning of the sentence. Singled out means pointing out. Why you are pointing out WhatsApp only and its policy. It is not different from those of private apps such as Google, Big Basket, and other apps. They do collect the data. They do all the things. Why you are pointing out the WhatsApp only? If you see that Indian users vis-a-vis users in Europe means comparing to the users in Europe to the India vis-a-vis means in relating to compare with them. And the government is saying that Indian users vis-a-vis users in Europe, WhatsApp is doing unfair to the Indian users. Means it is not collecting data from the European nations. It is not collecting their data. But why you are collecting the Indians' data? There is an injustice happening. That is what government of India MIT is telling in its letter to the WhatsApp. But WhatsApp is saying why you are pointing out us. Many IRTC, ROKC, BIM, all public apps also do get the data. They do collect the data from each and every person. They do collect the location, what they are doing. Everything will be collected from the app. You can see if you search it something in Google, you will be look at everywhere the same ad regarding that the same particular thing. Yeah, right. If everything will be possible for everything. A fitful approach to issue considering the user may do more harm. Yeah, the full approach means the temporary approach to this issue for the user may do more harm. Yes, to India's approach to data protection and freedom than anything else. They actually, why do the government do not get do not make a law like the Europeans have? If there is a strong law, then the WhatsApp is not going to do this, right? The Hindu is asking that why you are not making a law like restrict law for India. Instead of that, why you are asking everything that the Hindu is asking the government? Yeah, but we should have a strong law. We should have a strong law regarding data protection. Recently, in the news, I heard that some airlines has been hacked, and at least 10 years of the data of the users of some airlines has been hacked. There is actually there is no data protection. Everyone is going to know where you are living, what you are doing, how much do you earn, what is your other plan, what's your name, what is your interest, what you do by every month, where do you buy, where do you go from your Google Maps, where you are visiting frequently, what you are like, what do you like to buy, what you like to eat. Everything is watching. Everything is watching by these apps. So data protection is necessary in India. The government must make some powerful laws that no other privacy policy should come like WhatsApp to get data from the users. Yes. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you.